guys, this week we've got a 1960s Les Paul studio tribute. Before we get on with that, we've got these new leads which I'm really quite enjoying. Look at that. Just pull the thing out, no noise, no bangs, crash watts. There you go, you can fumble around it like, you know, like when you had your first girlfriend, and then eventually, no messing around, it's in the guitar, and it's ready to rock and roll. And if I'm playing the guitar, no noise at all. These are called silent plugs, and what they've got is a little doofus that basically retracts when you put the guitar. If I pull this down, you can hear that, and then when I do that, there's no noise. So it's great. It sounds like a little bit of a gizmo or whatever, but if you're doing gigs and things like that, and your band sharing, and you know, your leads all over the place, and you're about to play, and there's nothing worse than hearing someone making all that sort of racket because you haven't got, you know, got to turn it on standby. So just put that in, and you're ready to rock and roll. Now these are manufactured by a mate of mine, and they've got the Van Damme Pro grade cables on them, which basically they're pure silver plated, shielded. You know, they've been to Area 54, been worked on by aliens and all the rest of it.
Or even Area 51.
Or Area 51. Well, sorry, Area 54 is actually where they do the more advanced work now. I think you know that. These leads come in different colours, I believe, but this is quite a snazzy blue, and this is my my one, which I'm going to be using for recording and just, you know, messing around. But really good. I think they're about, for 3 metre lead, about 20 quid. I think you can get them in custom lengths. I think we might put a little note on the video where you can order them from. But anyway, that's enough of that selling out to the man to get rid of some cables routine. Let's look at this guitar. So, compared to the black one with a hairspray finish, this has got a sort of a hairspray finish, but it's a gold top. And you know, I love gold tops basically, and I think this looks absolutely stunning. The wood on the back complements it. It's a nice sort of, I keep saying sort of, light coloured wood. It's probably mahogany if it's a Les Paul, I'm not quite sure.
It is mahogany.
Gone is the goldfish bowl cover, which I bemoaned so much about last time. It looks really nice. It's very smooth on the back. It's a 60s neck, so it's not as wide at the back. And actually, I think I prefer it. It's got a massive slab of rosewood on the top here, which this is probably one of those Gibson things. You know, you'll buy a Les Paul, and one of them will have a great looking fretboard on it, and the other ones will have it look like someone has got it from a builder's workshop. You know, a plank that someone has chucked on there. So this one has got like a red flame flowing through it, and it looks absolutely amazing. I've never seen something as like this on a cheaper sort of guitar, and you often get these things with Gibson. Sometimes one will sneak out for the quality testing, and they'll just put something slightly nicer on one of them. So same sort of arrangement. It's got the usual Gibson headstock with a, you know, the sort of aged looking knobs on the tuning pegs. The actual aging process, which they called, what was it, something relic?
Relicking.
Relicking, yeah, relicking.
Contriving.
Yeah. The aged relic crap that they purport to have done doesn't really show on here at all, I'm glad to say. I think it's a nice, clean, beautiful looking gold top. It's got the P90s I'm not that keen on, but this lead is a bit more low noise than the other one, so I mean this is obviously on the clean channel, so you can't hear much. But if I change the channel, you do get a bit of noise. But that's the P90s for you on these. Again, if you dial the volume down a bit, you can get away with it. I mean, this is quite heavy. great sustain. If you listen to a guitar, one of the buying tips that I always went by is if you've got a guitar and you don't, before you even plug it in and touch the thing, play it. If it rings nicely, you know that when you've whacked the volume through it and you charge it up, it's gonna sing quite nicely. This is great. This has got a nice. Everything about this guitar was totally different than the black one for me. It felt warm, inviting, welcoming. It's tidy. It feels nice and smooth where it needs to be smooth. There is the issue with the sort of scratchiness of the frets at the top and the bottom, but actually on this neck it's not as apparent. So maybe that's a thing to do with the 50s neck. I don't know. So if I have a quick run through the tones, you've got on the neck pickup, you've got this. It's obviously not got the bottom end of a humbucker, but that's why you'd probably choose something like this. You know, you get a different sort of. Pickups, there's actually both of them. On the bridge pickup here. Playing a bit manky at the moment, but you get the idea. So this fretboard's really nice. Just thought I'd show you this time the gig bag that comes with it. It's got Gibson on it, so you know, there's a plus there, but it's quite padded, a bit like a cell I had a night in once, but yeah, it's alright. It's got Gibson on it, not a hard case. If I had a guitar like this, I'd probably invest in a hard case, even if it's, you know, not in a Gibbo one. You could probably get one off eBay second hand, you know, quite reasonable, you know. So let's give it some oomph. Piercingness to the actual P90 here. You've got a bit of a crispness. Get that with the flying bridge. So something to do. I think they're ceramic pickups in the V, and they get that sort of mid-range tone. There you go. That's it, guys. I think this is a ripping guitar. Actually, I like it. The P90s. Well, if only it had humbuckers, I would probably, sell the wife or something and get one. But I think that this is a really nice instrument. It's about 800 quid, isn't it, Neil? Yeah.
799 but
799.
you'll struggle to get hold of a gold top at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, Neil, I know, has got this imported from the States, so you may have to pay a few taxes and duties, but if you get one like this, then you'll be rocking and rolling. And as I say, check out these leads. Blinding, absolutely blinding. Saves all that aggravation of unwanted noise. Talking of unwanted noise, I think I'll just play out with a little bit of my own take.